tu es lunatique. Tu clignotes comme une réclame Léon. Un jour tu dis oui. Quelle tête feras-tu demain? Prends-moi ou laisse-moi. Tu vois, tu...
Assalamualaikum to Maiden Zama. So today, myself, NURIN SABRINA binti RAMLE, and my partner, NAJIHAH binti Ciani, will be presenting and explaining about a video critique on Emily in Paris. I will start with the synopsis of this TV series, which is Emily in Paris. Emily in Paris is an American comedy drama television series created by Darren Star for Netflix. It is being set up and filmed in Paris, and the series starred by Lily Collins as the eponymous Emily. Basically, Emily is a motivated American woman in her 20s from Chicago who relocated to Paris for unpredicted job opportunity. So she is involved in providing an American perspective to an established French marketing company. As she tried to balance her new professions, new friendship and love life while adjusting her new life challenge in Paris, which is where her new workplace culture collide. Moving on to the next part, I will proceed to the negative aspect in the workplace scenario in Emily in Paris.
And with it, the Maison Lavaux boutique featuring the hotel's signature scent. This
On va pouvoir se parler un jour ou quoi?
On se parle là. Écoute, Luc, il est très talentueux.
Emily, could we pay attention to the presentation, s'il vous plaît?
In the first scenes, Emily colleagues were giving a presentation in the meeting. However, Emily seems to lose her focus. She starts playing with her phone, texting, and she is not paying attention to Luke's presentation. This makes Luke feel angry and asks her to pay attention to his presentation. The suitable theory that are found for these scenes is the professionalism. Texting during a meeting and not paying attention to the presenter is a rude behavior. The usage of smartphones is considered inappropriate unless it is for emergency or important things only. So from this scene, this shows that Emily's lack of attention and lack of respect towards her colleague, and she cannot differentiate between her personal life and working life. Thus, this will disrupt the presenter and may lead to the bad relationship between other colleagues. In my opinion, Emily should focus on her colleague's presentation and show some respect to reflect a professionalism in the workplace. She should keep her phone in a silent mode to stay focused during the meeting, so her phone will not distract her and others during the meeting.
What are you doing?
I've been here since 8:30.
Pourquoi? We open at 10:30.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
For the second scene, it showed that Emily was waiting in front of the office building and saying that she always comes to the office at 8:30 a.m. However, Julian, Emily's colleague, says that office starts at 10:30 a.m. But then, as Emily doing her work, Sylvie, her manager, comes late to the office, which is she arrived at the office at 11:15 a.m. while the office started at 10:30 a.m. So, the suitable theory that I found for the second scene is a punctuality. Coming late to work is a bad work ethic, especially when we are in top management. So, as a superior at the workplace, we should show a good example to other workers so they will not underestimate us. So from this scene, we can see that coming late will display an attitude of not very responsible or showing disrespect towards other co-workers who make an effort to arrive at the workplace earlier than us. For the recommendation, we as superior at the workplace, we should show a good example to other workers. So, Sylvie should not come late to the office and she should reflect a positive working attitude to other workers to prove that she deserves to be in that position.
First, let me apologize for speaking English. I did Rosetta Stone on the plane, but it hasn't kicked in yet.
No, Patricia doesn't speak English. Please continue.
For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Emily Cooper, and I'm so excited to be here in Paris. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you, and likewise having you get to know me. Your name, monsieur?
My name is Luke.
Yes, Luke.
Why are you shouting?
Sorry. Your company works with some of the biggest brands in the luxury sector, from Chanel to YSL. And that makes Savoir your company, or, if I may be so bold, our company, a brand in itself. But to build a brand, you must create meaningful social media engagement. May I ask who's responsible for your social media here?
Patricia.
Makes sense. Anyway, it's not just about the number of followers. It's about content, trust, interest, and engagement.
Excuse me, but the French are masters of social media.
True. But Americans invented it, which is why I hope to become a valuable member of your team by adding an American point of view to your fabulous French clients.
For the last scene of negative aspect in Emily in Paris, this scene shows that Emily has the first formal meeting with her new colleagues at her new workplace, which is in Paris. She started briefing by saying sorry because she couldn't speak French yet and she had to speak in English first. This made her colleague Patricia leave the meeting because she cannot speak English at all. So the suitable theory for this scene is communication barriers. Emily does not bother to learn French before she arrived in Paris and causes Patricia to leave the meeting room as she could not speak English at all. Thus, Emily suddenly tried to add American perspective without trying to understand French cultures. This made the other co-workers feel her presence was a disaster to the company. Differences in language and culture can cause a misunderstanding between workers. This may cause the other worker to misinterpret as they did not understand the language. Not only that, it also may lead to the conflict between workers as they did not understand each other and because of different cultures. In my opinion, I should suggest that Emily should have learned language first before come to the Paris in order for her easily blend with her new co-workers. This can also help her to develop relationship with her new co-workers as she can speak in their language. Thus, she should have some research on French cultures before pointing out all of her ideas to her colleague. I think that's all from me, and I will pass my presentation to my partner, NAJIHAH, to continue her presentation on positive aspect in the workplace scenario in Emily in Paris.
Chicago-based Gilbert Group expands international portfolio with acquisition of French luxury marketing company Savoir. Gilbert Group that Madeline Wheeler named Director of Marketing for Franco Firm.
Yes! I'm here to prove that a master's in French does not go to waste.
This is going to be amazing for you.
Oh, I have been dreaming of moving to Paris forever.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NAJIHAH. So next I'm going to continue our video critique with the good work ethics for this movie, which is Emily in Paris. First good work ethics that we can get from this movie is supportive. Emily being a supportive colleague towards Madeline, who just landed a new job in Paris, France after being promoted. This attitude can establish a good connection in working world as well as help the others to boost their confidence. For the suggestion, we have to keep to congratulate our workmates to show that we are happy and care for them. This also could strengthen the workmateship between colleagues.
May I?
If you must.
Our dreams transport us to magical places that we try to capture in film, music, and art. But we only dream when we sleep deeply. The superior quality of Heston's beds allows us to dream our best dreams, but why must that only be in our bedrooms?
Second good work ethics is politeness. Emily is very polite when giving an opinion with good expression in a meeting room with Heston mattresses and her co-workers, which this is the correct expression is crucial to ensure that the client feels confident and attracted towards the opinion and ideas that has been given. We should be polite and show good emotion when communication with others in order to convince them.
Well, I didn't expect her to be naked.
She's not naked, she's wearing the perfume. It's very sexy, no?
Sexy or sexist?
I don't understand. How is this sexist?
Well, whose dream is it anyway? The man or the woman?
It's her dream, of course, to be admired and desired by men.
But it's the male gaze.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Yes, the male gaze, exactly.
I don't think American women will respond to this.
What is the problem?
For the last, good work ethics is concern towards each other. Emily was concerned of the advertisement made by Xavier as it might not be translated the same in the United States, which this can be to prevented any misunderstanding that can be happen if there is no one being disagree with the advertisement that will be done. For the recommendation, we have to be professional to express disagreement towards something because we would know if it could be the best decision. Last is for the conclusion. From the Netflix series of Emily in Paris, we can conclude that there are many behaviors in workplace area that we can learn, which is positive aspect that we can follow in terms of the good work ethic, which is supportive, politeness, and concern towards each other. It is important for us to be ourselves and represent good behavior in order to be successful in the future. Other than that, from the bad work aspect, we can learn what should be avoided in workplace areas, such as be more respectful to others, be punctual, and improve our communication in order to make our works easier. By implementing this behavior in workplace area, we can be more professional person and build more relationship with our colleagues.